Hello everyone, today our topic is the blue planet. Earth is the only planet that is known as blue planet because it has 71% water and the remaining 29% is land. Water exists above and below the land surface in the form of oceans, rivers and lakes, whereas it is also present in the air in the form of water vapors. The earth is surrounded by a thin layer of air which is mixture of gases, for example nitrogen, oxygen, along with similar amount of some other gases. Water is abundant on the earth. The available water on the earth is 97%, but unfortunately it is in the form of oceans and ice caps. Only a very small amount of fresh water, around 3%, is available for use. This 3% is not fully available. Most of the fresh water is trapped and ice in the glacier and ice sheets. Most of the water that we use comes from rivers. Rivers start at some high point like mountains and then join together to form a larger river or stream which runs into oceans and lakes. We all know that the water is important natural resource found in nature. Can you recall a few other natural resources? Land, soil, air, forest, minerals, oil, natural gases and fossil fuels are all very important natural resources found in the nature. We use them in our daily lives. The food and water that we need to survival all comes from different natural resources. Here are some diagrams of minerals, oil, forests and land and soil. Have you ever heard the word fossils? Fossils are remains of animals and plants that lived on the earth a long time ago. They are found in rocks, soil and under the sea. These fossils remain buried over millions of years, decay by natural process and form fossil fuels. They are non-renewable energy resources. Coal, crude oil and gas all are the examples of fossil fuels. Paleontologists study fossils and use fossils remains to understand different aspects of extinct and living organisms. To manufacture papers, we need a raw material of wood and water. Energy is also used in production process. Wood comes from tree. A tree needs soil, water and land to grow on. If you want to make a notebook of this paper, we need metal staples or other components that are made up of other types of natural resources. As the human population increases, the need of natural resources also increases. Humans consume more and more natural resources which result in depletion. The main problem with the natural resources is that they cannot be replenished by natural means as quick as they are consumed. Therefore, we need to remember that a few energy resources are renewable while others are non-renewable. Renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources are the resources that will replenish themselves to replace the portion used by people through natural process. The renewable energy resources are solar, wind, water and geothermal. Non-renewable energy resources are resources that are limited in nature. These energy resources usually take a long time to replenish again. Non-renewable energy resources are coal, oil, natural gases and fossil fuels. Replenish to make full or complete again by supplying what has been used up. Therefore, it is important to conserve them by reducing their wastage or loss or by using them wisely. If there are no energy sources we can go no longer power our lighting or heating devices that require plugging into electricity mains. Impact of human activities on natural resources. The only sources of different resources is the earth, and these resources are limited. As the human population increases, the use of reusable resources also increases. The competition for survival with other organisms for various natural resources get harder. The resources are land and water. Land. Humans cut down the tree to meet their needs for farming, building, and roads. They also cut down trees for wood and use them as fossils, fuels, or building material. The process in which humans permanently destroy forests and woodlands is called deforestation. Following maps show the loss of forests across the world over last 10,000 years. The world forest 80,000 BC, the world forest 2000 CE. Deforestation for farming, deforestation for buildings, deforestation for roads. Water. Humans use water for many purposes. For household use, the water feed and it in the industry. As a result of these activities, water is being contaminated with different waste material that include household wastes, industrial wastes, chemical from industrial processes, smoke from the burning fuels. Way to convey natural resources. Use of alternative power sources such as solar and wind energy, planting trees to prevent soil erosion, displacement of the upper layers of soil, treating industrial wastes before releasing it in the water bodies, use rainwater for harvesting, recycle wastes where possible, planting trees in compounds, use of eco-friendly bags instead of plastic and paper bags, use energy-saving bulbs instead of incandescent bulbs, use ceramic cups instead of disposable mugs, recycle 1 ton of paper, save 17 trees. All these wastes ultimately damage the earth's resources, therefore certain measures should be taken to conserve these resources. Treating industrial wastes before releasing it in the water bodies. Use rainwater for harvesting, recycle wastes where possible. Planting trees in compounds are the very important ways to conserve the natural resources.